Luxury cars are supposed to be expensive. Expensive to buy, expensive to maintain, and sometimes expensive to repair. But what if I told you that some of the most durable luxury cars ever built are now cheaper than an average economy car? In fact, several classic models from Mercedes-Benz and BMW have already proven they can survive 300,000, 400,000, even 500,000 kilometers. Mechanics still see these cars coming into the workshop decades later, and many of them are still running strong. Today we're looking at 5 luxury Mercedes and BMW models that became dirt cheap but might outlive most modern cars. And the number one car on this list is often called one of the most overbuilt luxury vehicles ever created. Let's start with number 5, BMW E38. When the E38 generation of the 7 Series arrived in the mid-1990s, it represented everything that defined BMW luxury at the time: elegant design, precise engineering, and strong mechanical foundations. This was a car built to compete with the best luxury sedans in the world, and for many enthusiasts, it still represents one of the most beautiful flagship BMW models ever produced. At the time of its release, the E38 was packed with premium features. It offered advanced electronics for the era, comfortable leather interiors, refined ride quality, and a wide range of powerful engines. Business leaders, celebrities, and executives all over the world chose the E38 as their luxury sedan of choice. But as time passed, depreciation changed everything. Today, the E38 has become surprisingly affordable. In many markets, these cars can be purchased for the price of a used economy hatchback. Yet beneath that low price tag lies the engineering of a true luxury flagship. The most reliable versions are usually the models equipped with BMW's naturally aspirated inline-6 engines. These engines became famous for their smooth operation and strong internal components. Mechanics often mention that with regular oil changes and proper cooling system maintenance, these engines can easily reach extremely high mileage. Another reason the E38 has aged well is that it was built before luxury cars became overloaded with complicated electronic systems. While it still offered impressive technology for its time, the overall design remained relatively mechanical and straightforward. As a result, many E38 models are still on the road today with 300,000 kilometers or more, and some examples have even surpassed 500,000 kilometers with proper care. For buyers looking for a classic luxury BMW with real presence and durability, the E38 remains an incredible bargain today. 4. Mercedes-Benz W212. The W212 generation of the E-Class arrived at an important moment for Mercedes. Earlier models had faced criticism for reliability issues, so engineers focused heavily on improving build quality and long-term durability. The W212 was designed to restore confidence in the brand, and in many ways, it succeeded. From the moment it was introduced, the W212 stood out with its sharp, modern design. The body lines were more aggressive than previous generations, and the interior combined luxury materials with modern technology. But beyond the design, what truly made the W212 impressive was its mechanical reliability. Many owners and mechanics consider the E350 with the naturally aspirated V6 engine to be one of the most dependable versions. This engine delivers smooth power while maintaining a reputation for long-term durability. The transmission and drivetrain components were also engineered to handle long periods of daily driving. Many taxis and high-mileage commuters relied on these cars because they could comfortably cover large distances without constant repairs. Another strength of the W212 is its balance between modern comfort and mechanical reliability. The car includes advanced safety systems, high-quality interior materials, and excellent highway stability. Even today, the W212 still feels modern compared to many cars on the road. Yet, depreciation has dramatically lowered its price. Early examples of the W212 can now be found at very accessible prices, which means buyers can enjoy modern Mercedes luxury without paying luxury car money. And because these cars were built with durability in mind, many examples continue to run smoothly with 300,000 kilometers or more. 3. BMW E39. Few cars have earned the respect and admiration that the BMW E39 enjoys today. Among enthusiasts and mechanics, the E39 is often considered one of the greatest sedans BMW has ever produced. It perfectly combined luxury, driving dynamics, and mechanical reliability in a way that still feels impressive decades later. When the E39 debuted in the mid-1990s, it immediately set new standards for the mid-size luxury sedan segment. The car offered exceptional handling, balanced weight distribution, and a refined ride that made it equally comfortable on city streets and long highways. One of the most respected versions is the 530i, equipped with the M54 inline-6 engine. This engine became known for its durability and smooth performance. When maintained properly, it can run for extremely high mileage without major internal failures. Many mechanics say the engine itself is capable of lasting well beyond 300,000 kilometers. The E39 also benefits from a very strong chassis and high build quality. Even after decades of use, many examples still feel solid and stable on the road. Drivers often mention that the E39 still feels more connected and engaging than many modern luxury sedans. Because of depreciation, the E39 has become surprisingly affordable on the used market, yet it continues to deliver the kind of driving experience and engineering quality that originally made it a benchmark in its class. For many enthusiasts, the E39 represents the perfect balance between luxury, reliability, and driving enjoyment. 2. Mercedes-Benz W211. The W211 E-Class became one of the most recognizable Mercedes sedans of the early 2000s. At the time, it introduced new design elements, advanced safety technology, and improved comfort compared to earlier models. But what truly helped the W211 build a strong reputation was its long-term reliability. The E320 and E350 models quickly became favorites among owners who wanted a dependable luxury car capable of handling daily driving for many years. These engines are known for their smooth operation and strong mechanical construction. When properly maintained, they can easily handle extremely high mileage. The W211 also offers exceptional ride comfort. Mercedes engineers designed the suspension to absorb road imperfections while maintaining excellent stability at highway speeds. This makes the car a fantastic long-distance cruiser, something the E-Class has always been known for. Another important factor is the interior durability. Even after years of use, many W211 cabins still look impressive. High-quality materials, comfortable seating, and classic Mercedes design give the car a timeless feel. Because luxury cars depreciate quickly, the W211 has become a surprisingly cheap purchase today. Yet despite the low entry price, the car still delivers the refinement, comfort, and engineering quality expected from a premium German sedan. It's not uncommon to see W211 models with 300,000 kilometers or more still running reliably with regular maintenance. 1. Mercedes-Benz W140. At the top of the list sits a true legend, the W140 S-Class. This car has earned a reputation as one of the most over-engineered luxury vehicles ever built. During development, Mercedes reportedly invested enormous resources into creating the best luxury sedan possible. Engineers were given the freedom to focus on durability, safety, and refinement, without strict cost limitations. The result was a car that felt incredibly solid. The W140 features thick steel body panels, extremely robust mechanical components, and a level of build quality that is rarely seen in modern cars. Many mechanics still say that the W140 was built like a tank. The doors close with a heavy, satisfying sound. The body structure feels incredibly rigid, and the car remains stable even at high speeds. Models equipped with the inline-6 engines and certain V8 versions have proven capable of extremely long lifespans. It is not unusual to see W140 sedans with 400,000 kilometers or more still operating smoothly. Some well-maintained examples have even surpassed 500,000 kilometers. Despite this legendary engineering, the W140 has experienced significant depreciation over the years. That means buyers today can purchase one of the most solid luxury sedans ever produced for a surprisingly low price. For enthusiasts who appreciate old-school German engineering, the W140 remains one of the greatest luxury bargains available. Final thoughts. Luxury cars usually lose value quickly, but sometimes that depreciation creates incredible opportunities. Cars like the BMW E38, BMW E39, Mercedes W212, Mercedes W211, and Mercedes W140 prove that some luxury vehicles were built to last far longer than most people expect. They may be inexpensive today, but their engineering quality continues to stand the test of time. Many of these cars have already proven they can survive hundreds of thousands of kilometers, and with proper maintenance, they may continue running for decades. Now, we'd love to hear your opinion. Which Mercedes or BMW luxury car do you think is the most durable ever built? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and support the channel for more automotive content like this.